Yo, what's up, guys? Another day, another stream. Today's stream's gonna be a little bit different paced. It's not gonna be a bunch of people talking. I really want to take a couple things serious um, with this stream. At least get some people doing some basic stuff like, basic air to air refueling. And then I'll fly around. I'll probably do some air to air combat, shoot down some planes, but I really want to focus on maybe a little bit of air to air today, air to air refueling for people who might have a little bit of trouble with it. Um, Maybe some tips that will help you, and if they help you, good. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be less riffraff, more grinder. You know, I hope you guys enjoy the stream today. Stick with me. Consider giving me a follow. Um, yeah, man. Let's start this up. All right, so we're gonna be taking off from Kobaletti. We'll be doing a startup, very quick startup. I like doing a startup. Um, I know some people prefer to do a checklist. Uh, I kind of do the startup pretty much every time. If considering the fact that we don't have any like malfunctions on our server, so this would work pretty easy for anybody who is starting up their jet and isn't worried about random failures or stuff like that. This will be just for those who might want to get up there real quick, doesn't have that much time. You know, this works. This works.
Clean deck. 406 taxi L2.
Weird. Why does it keep doing that, man?
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Okay.
746 local time. Wind from 298 at 2 knots, gusting. Visibility 10. Few clouds. Cloud base 8,200. Ceiling 9,500 feet. Temperature 10 degrees Celsius. Dew point 0 degrees Celsius. Altimeter QNH 29er decimal 9er 2. QFE 29er decimal 86 inches of mercury. Active runway 25.
Request refueling.
Tower frequency 2
Request rearming.
2 megahertz. 133 megahertz. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Hotel.
Review complete.
All right.
Cloud base 8,200. Ceiling 9,500 feet. Temperature 10 degrees Celsius. Dew point 0 degrees Celsius. Altimeter QNH 29er decimal 9er 2. QFE 29er decimal 86 inches of mercury. Active runway 25. Tower frequency 262 megahertz. 133 megahertz. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Hotel. Abuleti Airport. Information. Hotel.
Couple of traffic, Diamond 1, Taxi 25 with information, Hotel. Couple of traffic, Diamond 1, holding short, runway 25, entering runway 25 for departure. Couple of traffic. 25. Holding. Okay, on a brake, spool it up about 85 RPM. Okay, no cautions. Everything looking good. Off the brake, full mill. Rotating.
Enfield, forward 1. Cover ready. Clear to taxi to runway 25.
Quality departure 300. Diamond 1 departing to the southwest. Quality departure. Speed it up. Back up into the air. Got a little bit of catching up to do. Okay, easing up. That's fine.
Texaco, 1-1. Infield, 4-1. Request rejoin.
20 miles, you want to hit up the tanker.
Enfield, 4-1. Texaco, 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at
Okay.
25,000. At 280.
Says 25,000, so he's 25,000 feet. 280. So flight level 250. And we're gonna go to flight level 240. We're gonna hold that. So we're gonna be at 24,000 feet. 1,000 feet under the altitude that he's going. He's turning into me, so I'm gonna turn away. Want to try to keep distance. He's gonna be turning pretty tight. maintain some distance away from him. Come in on the inside of him if I can. I'll come on the left side of him. Give ourselves a little bit of space here. Doesn't matter how you do it, fast or slow. I'm by myself. I'm not really flying with nobody today, so, or right now. So I'm gonna just pull. Gotta maintain. Give a little bit of pull. In the turn, get myself around. Okay, he's going 298. Oh, she says 280, but he's going about 290. So I don't want to get under that speed. If I start getting under that speed, then I'm losing ground, and I don't want to do that. So I got myself around, and I'm not flying directly toward them. I don't want to fly directly toward them. We're going to keep our separation here. I'll keep our separation here about 10 degrees away from the tack, and obviously it's going to become more the closer we get. But what we want to do is literally keep this at 1 mile by the time we get a beam of him. We don't want to go, we want to be 1 mile a beam, 1,000 feet under. Okay, so I know that I'm getting closer to him. He's a little further away, but I'm going to come over a little bit. Just get a little bit closer to him. Try to help this 1 mile. Again, once you get used to the sight picture, you'll know where you want to be roughly and what to do, what not to do. So we're 1 mile behind them still, and 1.7 miles behind them. We want to be careful with how much we're cutting in here, because we'll also have to take into consideration how I'm pulling up on him. When I'm a beam, I want to be at 1 mile. I don't want to be closer than that. So I'm going to turn away a little bit here. And that's going to help me stay within the 1 mile. I'm going to start slowing down. Okay, and I'm going to come back in, still within 1 mile. And a beam. There we go. That's fine. Texaco 1-1, Diamond 1. Moving into port set observation. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I don't want to go too much slower than what he already is going, which is about 290. And I'm just keeping my eye on him. looking good. Okay. Now, once we get here, we call established. We're gonna say Texaco 1-1, Diamond 1, established port side observation. And you can say moving port side hose, hose number 1, hose number 2, starboard hose. Just let them know where you're going. And obviously, we're not letting the tanker know. Tanker's flying by himself. We're on a server, so you want to let the guys know what you're doing. If somebody's, you never know if somebody's behind you gonna rejoin also, or people are role playing or whatever the situation is. If you're on a server that's online, you want to make sure you make the calls. It makes it easy for people to know where you are and what you're doing. Okay, here we go. Texaco 1-1, Diamond 1, established port set observation, moving hose number 1. Okay, calming down. Easing up on the throttle. And over. And you'll notice I do this sometimes. I don't always do it. This is not my preferred way of doing it, but for people who are new to DCS and still haven't gotten how to connect to the basket. Yeah, I mean it's real simple. If we can get him to actually give me the hose. Ooh, that's weird. That seems a little tight. Alright. That's not normal. Okay, we're gonna ease off here. We're gonna abort.
Abort rejoin.
Okay, that doesn't seem right. He shouldn't be turning the way he's turning. So one thing to know, if you see that he's turning about 25 degrees. That's not what it's supposed to be.
Mexico 1-1, Ford 2-1, request rejoin.
That's a little weird.
Ford 2-1, Mexico 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 280.
Alright.
Texaco 1-1, in field 4-1, request rejoin. In field 4-1,
Okay, he should ease off.
1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 280.
That's a little weird. That's a little weird. I'm not understanding what's going on. Alright.
Abort rejoin.
And that's another thing, like, do you have to lock me up? Buddy Spike 18. Thank you, sir. Alright. So, I don't understand what's going on with this guy. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna try one more time, and if not, I'll leave. Get you
Texaco
another one.
1-1. Infield 4-1. Request rejoin. Infield 4-1. Texaco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000. At 2-0.
Alright. Let's see what happens here. So usually what would happen is at 0.5 miles, at about 0.5 miles, he should turn his lights on, and his lights weren't on. Also, he should not turn the way that he turned. I don't know what's going on here, but worst case scenario, I'll go to another tanker. I got plenty of fuel. We'll get it done. No matter what, we're gonna get this done. Just gain on him a little bit here. Okay. Slow it down a little bit. There we go. See? His lights aren't on. Which is, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, so his lights aren't on. So he's basically acting like I'm not here.
Ready pre-contact.
Let's see what he do.
Return pre-contact.
One more.
Ready pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
We'll get a little bit closer. Try
Ready
one more.
pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Okay, that's not working. Texaco 1-1 Diamond 1 is leaving your airspace. By the way, if you're gonna come refuel, hopefully you can get it, because something's wrong departing.
Texaco 11406 has your visual. Moving to left echelon. Cavalletti, Pontiac 4-1. Request.
I'm hold 30,000 feet. Seems good for me. I hope that guy gets some fuel, man, because that thing was a little annoying for me. Nah, I don't know. That was a little strange.
406 establish left echelon. Moving to port to observation. 6 moving to pre-contact position. Starboard hose, correction, port hose. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Pontiac, forward 1. Cover ready, clear to taxi to runway 25.
That's annoying.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
That's annoying. That is so annoying. Good thing he got some.
Abort rejoin.
That's perfect. I didn't have to fly far. That would have sucked for him. And so what I'm gonna do is, like I was saying before, I'm gonna do a little air-to-air combat. So nothing tutorially. I'm just gonna go in there and see what I can do. I'm an air-to-ground guy. I'm not a big air-to-air guy. I mean,
You're taking fuel.
I can do it. Just, you know, not too good at it. Like I can do what I need to do. But yeah, we'll get better. Little by little bit, we'll get it done. So I'm gonna refuel over here since I still gotta. Hopefully, I don't know. They recognize me, and I don't know what was up with that other. That with Texaco 1-1, it picked him up. Didn't want to pick me up for some reason. I was a little
Ready
strange.
Tower 110. Taxi into runway 25. Flight of 2.
Cobble ready. Pontiac 4-1.
What's going on, buddy?
What up, Grinder?
Pontiac 4-1.
Yeah.
Ready? You are cleared for takeoff already. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
Okay, so it looks like this guy's gonna be turning this way, so I'm gonna start offsetting myself here. Still got a long way to go.
Transfer complete. Disconnect. 406 satisfied. Moving to starboard observation.
Yo, I see you already streaming, brother.
Yeah.
I see you got 12 followers there, fella. Congrats.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm trying.
Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Mm-hmm.
406 departing.
And for those who are following along, man, I really appreciate you guys coming through. Again, this is my way to escape, and if I'm helping somebody else escape, then I have no problem doing it.
You are cleared for takeoff already. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
No problem doing that.
Pontiac forward 1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Yeah, so like I always say in pretty much every video, if you have any suggestions, any questions, maybe want to see something
Go ready
done,
Tower 110. Flight of 2. Taking off runway 25.
let me know and we'll get it done, man. I'll try. And if I know it, then I'll try it and I'll tell you, or I'll try to help you understand it. Tell you what ways worked easier for me. Pretty much what I'm gonna try to do over here with the tanker. Just show you one little thing that, if I would have known before, I would have not. I mean, given the fact that you're nice and stable, if you can maintain the plane pretty stable, this is gonna work for you. If you can fly the plane and keep it really stable, this is gonna work for you. Even if it's, I don't want to say your first time trying it, right? Because you gotta get some flight time under you to be able to keep the plane. If you can fly formation, like I'm always suggest, if you're trying to refuel air to air and you're having trouble, don't try to go for the hose immediately. You know, maybe try flying beside the airplane, the tanker, for a little bit. Gauge what he's doing, gauge how he's turning, and then get under the wing where you're gonna get the fuel from, and follow the pod for a little bit, get used to the way that the plane moves. Try to stay as stable as possible. Think about it like being on the highway, right? um when you're on the highway and the person next to you or whatever, you're even if it's you the fast lane and somebody on the regular lane or the slow lane, whatever you call it, wherever you're from, whatever. Fast lane, left side; slow lane, right side; or passing lane on the left side. We'll say that. Okay, passing lane. Let's say if you ever been on the highway and you notice people on the passing lane, either they're faster than you or they're slower than you for whatever reason. Maybe they just slow down, or maybe that's just how they drive, whatever, right? But when you get to a certain point, you're not focusing 100% on the straight, like what's in front of you, like in front of your windshield. You're also keeping track of what that guy is doing. So out your peripheral, whether it's out of your peripheral, whether you're directly looking at the guy or the car, you're trying to gauge what that person is doing. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe you're trying to keep up with them, and you're just watching. You're not looking at your speedometer. You're looking at him, and taking peeks forward, or maybe looking forward and taking peeks at him. Whichever way you do it is you got to think about it like being on the highway. If you're flying formation, you want to think about it like being on the highway. Um, you don't turn on the highway like you would turn at a stoplight or a stop sign, right? You're not gonna give it a bunch of input, or you're not gonna turn the steering wheel a bunch when you're on the highway, like you would if you were at a stop sign. So you gotta be easy. My point is, you want to be really smooth with everything, real smooth with the throttle, nice and easy. When you're riding on the highway, you're not just gunning it, and you're not, getting off of it and hanging off of it. You always have some type of pressure, whether you're easing off and putting it back in consistently, or you're holding that speed as best you can. Let's say you want 70 miles an hour and you're not in cruise control. You wanna hold it there with your foot. You want you're no matter what, you're constantly adjusting um, your inputs, or the pressure you're putting on the throttle in a car. That's the same thing you want to do here. If you think you're going too fast, you want to ease up a little bit. If you see that the tanker is going away from you, you want to speed up a little bit, or that particular area you're looking for. Like, going back to what I was saying before, right? once you're done flying formation with them, that is your chance to make believe, or let's say put it in your mind or get it in your mind like, okay, this is the part where Grinder said that it's gonna be like being on the highway, right? You're looking at that of the vehicle. It's a plane. You're looking at the plane, um, right? But you're controlling your throttle to stay with him. You know, little by little bit. You're not turning into him. You're doing really smooth inputs, and you're getting to where you want to be to hold the formation. Now, once you get comfortable with that, you swing under the wing and you fly the pod. What I mean by fly the pod is you want to look at the pod, find the space on your HUD, preferably right here. You want the pod to be about here at the 300, and then this little chevron right where it is. So let's make believe the pod is the 300 and our chevron is there. That's where you want the pod. You want the chevron just to the left of the pod, and you want to follow him through. Try to keep it there for as long as you can without going like that, without letting the pod cross left and right. Okay, and I'm gonna show what I mean. But do really smooth movements. A little bit of turn here and a little bit of turn there. It's gonna be a lot when you're both going straight. Okay, because remember, if he's going one direction, uh, whatever direction it is that he's going, if you turn right, you've changed your course. So now you're gonna you if depending on how much input you're putting into it, you might have to deal with a little bit of drift. So always think ahead of time. It's like everything is a little bit lagged. Uh, and I don't think that's the right word for it, but that's the way I think about it. If you wait too long, then it's gonna get away from you is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So if I turn right, depending on how much I'm turning right, eventually I have changed no matter what. As soon as I turn right, I've changed the course. So if he's going, for example, he's going 170 and I'm going 170, it doesn't matter if I'm directly behind him or I'm next to him 50 miles. If he's going 170 and I'm going 170, if I'm directly behind him and I turn 5 degrees, I'm no longer at 170 heading. So little by little bit, I'm gonna be drifting away. So you always want to consistently adjust, so that when you make a turn, like let's say I go like this, then you can't just level out and expect to be where you want to be. No, because he's still going 170. You have to go back to 170 and adjust, your closure or whatever else you need to adjust. Okay. Um, Another thing that I was talking about
Michelle 1-1 in field 4-1. Request rejoin.
was uh following the pod. Follow the pod. Find a spot on the plane that you can clearly follow and get used to that. Once you're used to that and you can consistently do it, from the point that I think, honestly, if if by the time you're good right after getting into formation, if you can maintain formation with him and not crash into him and not be wiggly left and right, if you can hold that type of formation and understand that the inputs have to be, really small, then I can almost guarantee that if you try this that I'm gonna show you now, you I can guarantee it that you're gonna connect, and it's just like the easiest way to connect. But you have to be able to be smooth. That's You gotta be able to make these smooth movements or transitions or whatever you want to call it. All right. So I'm not gonna do actually. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go make sure I stay 1 mile away. Alright? Let's do this the correct way here. I'm gonna make sure I'm 1 mile away. He said he was at 25,000. Okay. 1 mile away. And let me keep gaining on him here. Shell 1-1 Diamond 1 visual. Shell 1-1 Diamond 1 moving port side observation. Okay, so I'm gonna roll up. I don't want to lose too much speed here. And then I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm talking about. So this whole 1 mile thing, it's a little advanced, right? When you're learning, don't even worry about that 1 mile thing, man. Just go fly right towards the guy. Fly right towards the tanker and get to where you need to be. Okay. So what I meant before, right? If you can get yourself information like this with him, you shouldn't have no problem refueling with the way that I'm going to show you. And maybe other people use this, but honestly, I've never seen anybody else use this. But and if somebody else has, good for them. Um, pass it forward. I don't care. That's what we want to do here, and we want to get people learning and making it easy, to get stuff done. So if you can make these moves and you can maintain pretty much this level of, you know, smoothness when you're riding. So this is what I mean. Let's imagine right now we're in the passing lane and we're just hanging behind this random guy. Maybe he's not driving very well, and we're just watching him. You're not, maybe you'll take a peek, or maybe you'll keep him out the peripheral and you can see, but no matter what, at some point you're gonna look at that car. This is what you want to do, and from there you gauge what you need to do. I can see I'm getting too close, so I'm gonna ease off, right, nice and easy. Like a little turn does a lot. you know Look, I just turned away, like less. Right now we're almost 5 degrees and I'm going away. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to turn back on heading so that I don't drift away. So it's like a little lag within the time where you roll back in from going left or right. It'll get used to the lag. So if you look at me, I'm turning, and then look, it's still going right until I, you know, catch up, catch again. You remember, it's gonna feel like a lag. What is going on with these guys? That is not normal. That's not supposed to happen.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
That's not normal. That is just crazy. Alright. Let me see what he do here. This is not the way this is supposed to go. Alright. And you always want to stay under the wing, okay? So, I know he's not going to give me the basket. It's just not going to happen. See? It's not going to happen. But, just for the sake of argument, right? He's not going to be turning this hard, right? But if you notice, I'm always under the wing. You want to always be under the wing. And I'm keeping my little upside down chevron, right, to the side of the basket, right, just off to the left of the basket. And if you can continuously do that, you'll be fine. You're gonna be good. If you can continuously do that and be, pretty precise with it, where the plane is doing what you want it to do, you're gonna be fine. Um, Unfortunately, it sucks that I can't show you what I want to show you, but we'll work it out. Let's get out of here. So another thing, you never turn like I just did. I just like, you don't do that. I'm just a little frustrated. So let me get a different plane maybe. Okay, we're only 23 miles. Okay.
Gusting.
Let's go out to 30 miles and we'll make our call here. Stay level. Yeah, I know. Beautiful. So let's just get away. 120 heading. Want to go away till at least 35 miles. I'll turn around and then I'll come back. I'll come back towards the towards Mother. That's what we're gonna want to go, cause we're gonna need to. I want to land. I don't want to just go and you know quit out, get another plane. Nah. If you're flying, you might as well go and practice something else. So what we'll talk about is maybe coming into the stack, or returning on a case one, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we'll do a case one recovery, and case one recovery can start from 50 to 30 miles, anywhere in between 50 to 30. I'm gonna make the call at 30. So I'm gonna flip around here, go towards my TACAN, and then I'll make the call on channel 1. And now I am no longer Diamond 1. I will be 300 since we're talking to Marshall. Okay. Don't worry about the speed that you're losing in that turn if you ever have to do that, because you're just gonna regain it when you drop here. Okay, so when you make your Marshall call, you got to think about what's behind you. Your reciprocal heading will be that little line, or the little rice looking like thing that's behind your TACAN. You get one. This is your waypoint. You get a box rectangle for your waypoint, and then your TACAN will be outside the circle. Alright, so outside the compass rose. Your waypoint will always be inside the compass rose, and your TACAN will be outside the compass rose. Let me make this call. Marshall 300, marking moms 120 for 28, Angels 21, fuel state 5.6. Okay, so we're gonna make believe that they gave us Angels 2 in the stack. Okay, I'm gonna go about 10 on the ladder. And remember, I told you don't worry about the speed. Look, we're gaining it right back. But we want to get down. We want to get down to Angels 2 before 10 miles. If I can keep myself slow, that'd be smart. looks like I'm gonna be pretty good for weight.
Unit Marshal 406, mark your mom 068 at 48, Angels 30, state 7.4, inbound.
Marshall 406. Marking Moms 076 445. Angels 29.5. State 7.7.
406. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus miles. Scattered clouds at 8,000. Altimeter is 29093. Case 1 recovery expected DRC 300. Report see me at 10. Altitude. Altitude.
406.
We want to be making sure that we're paying attention to where the boat is. Okay, that's where the boat is. Think about the positions of where the boat is gonna be. Okay. Alright, so the light is blinking red. So we're gonna come left. We're gonna come right. My bad. Light is blinking red. We're gonna come right. You're not always gonna see that light, but that'll give you an indicator of what you need to do. I'm gonna come right. Just a little bit here. I wanna come in at position 1. Okay, so you're gonna see that light turn yellow and then go green. We want it green. Marshall 300, see you at 10. Fuel state 4.5. Okay, I want to go slow down to 250. Light's still red. And 250 locked in. This is fine. Rolling in here. So you'll see as we get closer, the light's gonna get green. So you notice it's not blinking as hard. The red light's just blinking a little bit. Beep, beep. It'll get green in a second here. Be careful because you don't want to go, you don't want to go all the way till it's green way out here. That'll be bad. And I need to turn off my air brakes there. That'll be bad. It'll just put you wide. So just a bunch of things to keep in mind. Just a lot. It's a lot, but it feels really good when you get it done. When it works out. So eventually that red light will stop blinking and it'll be a static red light, or it'll be on, and then the same thing, you'll see a yellow light, then it'll transition to green. See how it stopped blinking?
406, see you at 10.
It's gonna get yellow. There's yellow, and then it's gonna go green, and then it's gonna start blinking slowly.
406. See you at 10.
There it is, and then it's gonna start blinking quickly when you're really off. So just so you know, it's just a point of reference. Just don't go too far. Don't go too far to the right. Always try to be situationally aware of what's going on. And there it is. It's starts blinking green faster. Anyways, we're in the stack. I'm gonna call it out here. Uh, Marshall 300, entering the stack. Angels 2, position 1. Okay, and you want to clearly see the boat. I'm not that far, but you want to clearly see the boat, and you can see that the deck is clear, everything is good. And then I'm gonna start my turn in here, 15 degrees. I'll do 15 degrees. I'm gonna wait till I get to 2.5, and then I'll tighten that up to about 30 degrees. I mean 25 degrees. At 2.5, 25 degrees. So here's 25, and I'm gonna tighten it up to about 25 degrees, and I'm gonna leave it alone. And then that should get us looking to where we need to look at. Our offset is gonna be 150. And this should get us to where we need to be. And if you ease off a little bit, you know, a little bit goes a long way. So if you ease off, you're gonna go extend. If you tighten up, you're gonna decrease your radius. So we want to be going toward, we want to be getting there about 5 miles to this 5 mile circumference in a circle. Okay, so my offset is going to be 150. At 5 miles, I'll call my commence. Lincoln Tower 300 commencing. Okay, and we'll speed up. You don't have to jam the power in. You know, take your time, you'll be fine. Take your time, you'll be fine.
Position 1, Angels 2.
Okay, 800 feet, 350 knots, and we're gonna look good. Okay, so right now you would have a course line. I don't use a course line. I've done this so many times that I know this map. But anytime that I fly another map or anything, I'm putting the course line in. You just don't play around with that. You need to put your course lines in. So so you know where you need to roll out at. You're not going, 2, 3 miles to come back in. You know what I'm saying? Past the point where you need to be. You know. Okay, this looks good. Okay.
406 commencing.
Lincoln Tower 300 initial. Okay, I'm gonna turn, make sure I'm on BRC here. I'm a little far,
Chevy 6,
but
passing
that's
waypoint
fine.
3 at 16,000.
That's fine. Deck is clear. Alright, at 1 mile, I'm gonna do my brake and brake. Okay. That was a little tight, but we're fine. We'll get this. I can get the gear down, maybe. Gotta get up.
Dodge 1, passing waypoint 4 at 16,000.
I messed that up a little bit, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, 138, about 370 looks good. A little high here. Work it in. Getting that weird lag.
406 initial.
Alright. So I'm gonna jump off this plane and get to another one, rearm, reload, and we're out. This one looks good. Okay. Same loadout. I'm 300. And I am taking my skin this time. Okay. And I'm gonna take some chaff. Some flares.
Request
Just in
rearming.
case.
Copy.
And guys, I don't know about you, but even if my head mount says it's aligned, I like to check it.
Dodge 1,
See?
passing waypoint 5 at 11,000.
I like to check it. I don't know about everybody else, but I mean that seemed okay.
Rearming complete.
But I have a habit of just making sure it's the way I like it. If I can barely see the lines, that's what I want. That's what I want.
406 on the ball, 5.4.
Okay. Lincoln Tower 300, taxi cat 1.
Fallback.
Good job, brother.
Yes. Clean deck. Taxi into the patio.
Good comms, man. Good comms. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Oh no, I dropped it. Where'd it go?
Fallback. Clean deck.
Lincoln Tower 300, departing cat 1.
Chevy 6, passing waypoint 4 at 16,000.
Okay. Let's see if this time it'll work.
Dodge 1, on station at Bulls 096 for 40 at 4,000. Dodge 1, pushing from waypoint 6 at 4,000.
Okay, could do 300 here, so I'm gonna do 300 for 7 miles and depart the airspace. Wow. I gotta work my way back. Alright. It's a lot of flying. Let me see where this, oh, beautiful. Lincoln Tower 300, departing your airspace. Alright, here we go. 17 miles, 14 miles. Let me see if it'll work, because I really want to show you guys that freaking thing.
Chevy 4-1, Request rejoin.
I want to make sure you guys,
4-1 Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 280.
I want you guys to see it. What I meant by, the refueling. Hopefully, you guys stuck around this long with me. I apologize, but we'll get it going. We'll get it done. Oh, it's right there. Let's see.
Chevy 6, passing waypoint 5 at 10,000.
Okay, autopilot is gone. Okay. Back again. 24,000. Let's do this right. It's gonna be a little fast though, guys. Okay, I'm gonna chill here. This looking fine. Alright. 1 mile. Turn away. Keep the 1 mile. Okay, he's turning. Shell 1-1 Diamond 1. Moving into port side observation. Okay, so when we get here, yep, now he eased up. So when we get to see these little lights are on before they weren't on, so he's not gonna maintain that super tight turn that he had before. I don't know why he wasn't picking me up, but yeah, at least now I'll have a chance to show you guys what I wanted to show you. I just gotta make sure I don't go slower than him here. Okay, so we'll call establish port side observation once we get there. We'll maintain the turn, and this works even if you're in a turn, and this is where it became useful to me and helpful to me. When I was having hard times getting connected during turns.
Chevy 6, pushing from waypoint 6 at 3,500.
Shell 1-1 Diamond 1. Establish port side observation. Moving to port side hose. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Port side observation, port side hose, boom, 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 under the wing. Okay, you want the vector to be where I told you you want it to be at, just slightly off to the left of the pod. Another thing that you got to keep in mind, he is turning, so it might not seem to you like you're turning. When you're focusing on that, everything looks level, but the moment you're gonna feel a pull to the right, always, you're just gonna get that. Okay, so like I was saying, we're gonna keep the chevron on the top there, the upside down V just to the right of it, and we're gonna try to maintain as best control as we can, and that should be good, man. Let's see what we get here.
Ready, free contact.
If we can get the hose.
Return free contact.
Okay, so he's not trying to give it to me just yet. Let's see what happens here. Why is
Ready,
it
free
doing that?
contact. Cleared contact.
Okay, so I'm on purposely gonna ease back, okay? And this is just so you can get an understanding of, if you get a little further back, what to do. Take the take the time to really assess what's going on. So what I want to do is put the first two numbers of my altitude indicator in the box, or the first number, doesn't matter. And the altitude indicator box in the basket, and then obviously the basket is getting closer, so it's gonna get bigger, and I want to try to keep it inside the basket. Just the numbers. Keep it inside the basket, and eventually you'll connect. So that's why I meant. That's what I meant. That if you can maintain smooth control information with this tanker, just like that, you're gonna connect. There is, and if you use this technique, at least you're gonna connect. It I don't know why it works. All I know is that it works. So, and if I find something real easy and I can save somebody the time, like it literally took me like a month to to finally get a good solid connection on the tanker. And it gets really frustrating, and I think this is one of the parts where people who want to join a group really struggle, and I think this is the hardest part, in my opinion, of the quals, or the case one recovery quals that we do. Um, Everything else seems pretty simple, pretty straightforward. One second. Shell 1 Diamond 1 is satisfied, moving starboard observation. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just really fine movements. And also make sure you got the right curves. Curves are gonna help you a lot. Um, I know some people throw curves on their throttle. I don't, but I do have curves on my stick, input curves. But yeah. All right. Shell 1 Diamond 1, established starboard observation, departing your airspace. Have a good day. Alright, here we go. And we're out. And then let's go blow something up. Let's see if we can get somebody killed here. Fencing in. 12, 7. I want to get some altitude here. I want to get some major altitude. So I want to conserve fuel. And I want to have a little bit of an advantage here. I want to have a little bit of an advantage. I should go about 030. leveled out. That's fine. And I want to maintain some yeah, I want to gain some speed here. I'm gonna go to 36,000, try to get that 957 miles out of this fuel, or as best we can out of it. Right there. Okay, I broke it a little bit here. So I'm gonna ease off, and I'm good at this altitude. I'm gonna be good at this altitude for a while, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. So now all I have to worry about is getting to Mach 0.83. There it is. Actually, I'm going 0.84. There it is. There it is. And we're hanging in there. Oh snap, I'm going faster than where I want to go. Slow down, buddy. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't worry about a couple miles here. Omega. What you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by, guys. You guys are the mans. You guys are the best. You know. You know. Friends like you, man. Friends like you make the dream work.
Colt 1, airborne.
Or like we were saying the other day, teamwork is the dream works. You know. It's funny. It's not is the dream works, it's makes the dream work, Grinder. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Have you ever heard? It's funny, right? Because I'm Puerto Rican, and I know it's toilet paper. I know that's how you say it, right? But I'm Puerto Rican, man. I say paper toilet, you know? Pass the paper toilet, guys. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's just how I say it. Anybody got paper toilet? Oh my god. I'm dumb. Paper toilet. Imagine that. Imagine having a paper toilet. Alright. I'm dying. Alright. Let me stop. I didn't want to be too random today. I wanted to be a little bit more serious. Um, just couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. Yo, you want to see something crazy? Let's see. Look at this angle, man. Oh no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I was gonna say, but we're trying to stay alive, bro. The angle of attack. It's like we're consistently going up, but we're not. We're just maintaining the altitudes that we're so slow. The air's so thin.
Infield 1 is RTB at
I
300.
love this view. This view is so nice. The sound is so much, I don't know, man. They seem so much better to me, at least they do. Let these bad boys on there. Let these bad boys on there. We're gonna peek. We're gonna peek. Oh! Alright, we're gonna put that back down. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Alright, we're gonna get into some trouble here, man. Alright. I'll bring this down. I wanna go just a little bit away this way. And we're gonna go in. Like, whatever happens, bro. Whatever happens, bro.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 085 for 180 at.
The crazy thing is that I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna fire at some people, and on the way out, there's gonna be some people coming to get me, and they're probably gonna get me, and they always do. It's like something always eventually gets me. But that's why we practice. Get a little bit better every time. Learn new things. Go back to the drawing board and check it out.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 070 for 60 at 22,000 cold.
I'm definitely well within enemy lines. So somebody should be coming. Somebody should be coming. It's gonna go nice around this circle here.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 081 for 100 at 23,000, cold.
Surprised nobody's taken off from there yet.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 079 for 60 at 22,000, flanking.
Okay, he looks like he's coming back around. Yep, he coming. He's coming.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, pop-up group 329 for 90 at 2,000
329.
knots.
90 at 2000. Yeah, that's you guys over there, aren't you? 329 for 90. 2000. Alright. Come on. Oh, he's at 22, that's why. We'll pick him back up. We'll pick him back up.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 082 for 45 at 20,000 knots.
For 45 at 20,000.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 088 for 150 at 24,000, flanking.
Oh, look at that. Look at a friend magically appeared, huh?
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 056 for 50 at 24,000, flanking.
056 for 50, copy.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 091 for 90 at 23,000, cold.
Fox 3. Offset
Chevy
here.
41, Overlord 11, Bra 093 for 90 at 23,000, flanking.
And I'm gonna speed up a little bit here.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 041 for 40 at 24,000 knots.
Okay, level.
Infield 1, airborne.
Nice job. Stupid. Alright.
406 is at the patio, taxiing out. Cat 1, departing.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 214, 428 at 4,100 knots.
Nah, bro. Are you really serious right now? Where'd he go? Okay. Okay, let's just work our way around here. Let's focus on this stuff.
Overlord 11,
Over here.
Bra 046, 428 at 23,000 knots.
28. There you go. That's who we want. Let's go. Get speed, grinder. Get some speed, buddy. Fox 3. Fox 3. Here we go.
406 intention, Cat 1.
Yeah, no more chat.
Overlord 11, Bra 311, 140 at 22.
406 Lawrence Alpha Cat 1, departing.
Okay, he's hit. Okay, that blew up right there, so I know I'm safe. Yeah, this is what I want to kill.
Chevy 41,
Where is it?
Overlord 11, Bra 311, 130 at 20.
Oh my god, I didn't even get you. Why is it coming from behind me?
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 304, 100 at 20,000, flanking.
That's a little annoying. Especially when I can't see. Where is it? Okay, now it shows up. Okay. We're looking good.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Come on, I want to pick this guy up, though. Who we're working with? Come on. Oh my god, dude. I'm dead. Dead. Knew it. Ugh. Well, guys, I had a little. So yeah, I wanted to say, I was a little confused yesterday, man. I thought yesterday was Friday, and I thought I missed a stream, but I guess I was wrong. I didn't miss a stream. Either way, I was gonna make up for it. You guys are the best, man. Like for real, like just seeing the amount of people that are coming by and obviously my friends coming in and saying hi and um, just anybody else who's coming on. It's really big, and you guys are awesome. All right, and I just wanted to thank everybody for that. Um, I might not. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit stumbly. Like I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the content. And if you're here dealing with me and you're watching my videos, I guess I'm doing something right. Uh, yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Well, I'm out, guys. Everybody have a good day. Um, I'll be back maybe later on or tomorrow doing another stream with y'all. Have a good day, guys. Yo, yo, grinders out. Bye bye.
Yo, yo. You did
What up,
amazing,
what up?
bro. Don't forget to end your stream, but you did amazing.